Alright, let's get on to what cup is this? I don't remember.
This is the star. Star.
Okay. Bowser. Gonna be red team.
Let's do this. Let's not lose.
I'm going with automatic this
There
time.
you
Star Cup.
If you can't tell, we failed at this because stuff happened and recording just didn't show up.
So we got to
redo this. So
gotta do it again.
I know I had 60, and I'm planning to do that again.
Yeah, that was not my very best race either, to be quite honest with you.
At 60, and our team still lost.
Yeah, Cole came in first every round, still lost. I think I may have still run into this stupid thing.
Let's see if I can use this.
Now here, my first playthrough, I'm not gonna lie, I ran in circles for a little while before realizing, oh wait, I'm going in circles.
Yeah,
Wasn't advancing.
It's in a shape of an 8.
Yeah, and I wasn't paying too much attention.
And now you do know when Lackadu shows up as a U-turn sign means you're going the wrong way. You know that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I always know. I just wasn't paying attention.
Don't hit the blue flag. Don't also hit.
Yeah, this is not my race either. It seems like, but I'm doing much better than I was previously. That I can assure you. Now, why is it you always been Funky Kong?
Because he's a god.
It's weird coming from Abe.
Nah, the reason why, because he's considered to be the best character in the game.
Why is that?
Why he's a god.
Is there different weights and characters?
The reason why, because I'm not sure if every character, but I'm pretty sure most characters, at least I know some characters have hidden bonus stats that aren't shown to you. So you have to like kind of go through the game's file to figure them out or something like that. Mm-hmm. And Funky Kong's hidden stat is a hidden speed stat. So his top speed, even if you choose any character, like say if you choose another character with the exact same vehicle, and you're both going at top speed. Mm-hmm. Funky Kong's top speed will be higher than any of the other characters. That's why that's why if you see a lot of competitive people, they'll use Funky Kong. Is because this game is all about speed. And Funky Kong's the fastest character, so that's why people always use Funky Kong. That's the reason why I use Funky Kong as well. That's the reason why I'm always Funky Kong. Also because he's like the best character, obviously. He's a god. Who wouldn't want to be Funky Kong?
I guess so. But that's only if you happen to know that for a fact.
Yes. Even at that, he's still God. So that's why I've been Funky Kong the entire game. Because he's my favorite.
Because he's the best.
No, just because look at he's an ape with sunglasses. And a tank top. And a bandana. So that's why like I use Funky Kong because he's cool, plus he's the fast character. And that's why a lot of other competitive players will use Funky Kong. But the reason why I've always been using the Flame Runner is because it is considered to be the heavyweight vehicle. The reason why is because it's for the heavyweight class. It's what Funky Kong isn't. He's the Flame Runner is actually the second fastest vehicle of the heavyweight. There is another vehicle that's way faster. The problem with that vehicle is that it has horrible turning and handling. To the point where, the Flame Runner has way better turning and handling. It may have lower speed, but the slightly lower speed it has makes up for it in turning and handling. So that's why some people don't use that's why people use Flame Runner, because it's the best vehicle all around with speed, handling, and everything. I just got yeah. Okay. The only thing like the Flame Runner doesn't have is acceleration. But in this game, acceleration doesn't matter. So really, the Flamer is usually like the best one I'll get. But if you play, not competitive people, not like a competitive playing of Mario Kart Wii, you'll notice that a lot of people use Daisy Mach Bike.
Why is that?
Is because Daisy's hidden stat is a hidden drift stat. So that means Daisy's able to take tighter turns than any other character. But sometimes can be faster for wider turns. Daisy can take that more strikingly and cut off more time compared to Funky Kong. So that's why some people do that. And the reason why people do use Mach Bike is because that's the fastest bike of the medium weight, which is what Daisy is a medium weight class. And it's also, I believe, the medium weight class, it also has the best drift stat for the bike. Top that with Daisy's bonus drift stat, which you drift really tight. That's why, so that's why when you see competitive playing, you mostly see these two characters with these two vehicles. The reason why I use Funky Kong is because he's Funky Kong. We went 1-8 with sunglasses. That's why I've been Funky Kong, and that's the reason why you see a lot of competitive players use Funky Kong and Daisy and stuff.
I managed to get to get a point. It's better than nothing.
So that's the reason.
So, what are we going on next now? Maple Tree
Funky
Way.
Kong, Funky Kong is just amazing. You look at design, it's amazing. His design is amazing. It's cool.
Yeah, he seems like he's the at least fourth popular.
Fourth popular, he should be the most popular. There should be no other. There should be literally no other Kongs other than him. He's the only one that matters.
I think he's always behind Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong and Dixie.
But he's way superior more than any of them in every way, except for Donkey Kong. The only thing that Donkey Kong has over Funky Kong is his hair. No, shout out to TW98. Shout out to that guy. He deserves it.
I've never heard of this.
Of course, now you don't play this game. He's a YouTuber. He's a Mario Kart YouTuber, but he mainly plays Wii. He's done some 8 and other Mario Kart games, but he mainly does this game. And the reason for that is because he's probably, honestly, it's definitely like back in the day when Mario Kart Wii was first came out. He was honestly probably considered to be one of the more better players at this game, and he probably still is to this day. And that's why. He's had many world records for I don't know how many. I don't think he holds any now, just because he doesn't play the game as much. Because he said he has life.
Man, turning here sucks. Holding down the drift button.
That's because you're on Mac. There's no drift on a Mac.
Oh
no. So that's why he's probably considered one of the best players of this game, and he probably is to this day. Even when he does play, he's still really good, and he knows the mechanics of this game very well. And he still plays the game to this day, along with other Mario Kart games, but especially like Deluxe and stuff. But that's like what he does now. He has a weird Deluxe, but mostly weird. I think that, at least not that I know of, he holds any world records for this game. It's like courses, like he has the fastest time with courses in time trial. I know he used to have some, but I'm not sure if he still has some to this day. not this past year.
Yeah.
I do know he used to have the world record for DK Mountain and something else. Dry Desert, I believe so. I think the reason why he got the record is because a new glitch was found, and he was like one of the first persons to make a run of him racing to complete all three laps doing the glitch. But like he shortly after that, someone took it just because that was like just one of the earlier attempts with it. So some people had time. Some people had time to manage to do a better record.
Oh, I didn't even make it.
Oh no, we're losing.
Yeah. Hey, this is the final one. This one gave us the most problem last time.
Give you the most problem last time.
No, I think the last one gave me the last race we just did gave me the most crap.
I thought even the last time we recorded this, our first attempt at recording this. Now, honestly, he doesn't really. I'm trying to remember the guy I'm talking about. TW98. That's his YouTube name. TWD98. I'm not sure if he's ever really known for discovering glitches and shortcuts that, like, obviously unattended. I don't think he's not really known that for main tracks, like actual tracks and stuff of this game. I'm not sure if you've ever found them, but he's kind of found some glitches of custom tracks. Have you ever heard of that?
Custom, like you make your own.
Yeah, like the fan base makes their own tracks.
They just use a USB port to kind of do it.
It's just, like they make the track model and stuff on the game, and they kind of hack it into the game so they can race it. And that's like its own separate, that's its own separate community of this game. Like this game has several communities to it, and the custom track is just one. It's probably one of the most popular ones, is the custom track one. And so like the fans make their own tracks. And he has discovered some of the glitches of some of the custom tracks. In shortcuts and nods and stuff. Because people have found a way to do that.
I'm sure.
I think the first who created the custom track, who started that, who made the first one and managed to make a win and put it into the game, is a lot of good of hacking and modding Kart Wii. If that guy managed to do it, I forgot his name. I think Mr. Bean 35,000 VR. I think is his YouTube channel name. And then he discovered and found a way to make custom tracks. I believe with him. He also managed to very recently, I think maybe a few months ago of this game, of the time of the recording, he managed to find the files that there was a very unused mission mode for this game. That's still mission mode.
What's that?
Like little missions that you do. Like it was a thing in Mario Kart DS.
Oh, there is no missions in this game.
No.
What's it? Oh, I got you.
Not really. But it was in the unused files. Most of them got used. Most of them did get used in this game, but for other means that weren't really that cool. But Nintendo scrapped it, and he managed to find in the files, looked through it, and found it, and realized this was a thing. And he also managed to hack it back into the game, which was cool. No. I'm not sure if he ever really. I'm not sure if he invented Wiiify. Which is, you know how Nintendo's first shut down. He managed to make a way to make his own custom servers so you could still play the games online. And that's like how it works. Is you go into their own custom servers instead of Nintendo's. I'm not sure if he ever did that or not, without someone else.
Well, that's it for this round. So I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.